Hello everyone, and happy September. Garrett Stewart here with Keller Williams in Northern Nevada, and it's time to take a look at the market again and see what has changed since this last month of our record-setting year in real estate in Northern Nevada. So let's take a look. As I said, record-setting year, and we set another record for August. $444,900 for median home price for a home in Reno-Sparks. This is a single-family home, almost $445,000. So we are seeing that jump. Look at it compared to the last 13 months, and you're going to see we were doing really well, holding steady over the last year until COVID hit, and then we really started, as inventory dropped, we started to see those numbers spike up. We're going to get more into inventory soon. Taking a look at average days of contract, that's the day we put your home on the market to the day we accept an offer. We've been holding steady right around the high 30s, low 40s pretty much since the pandemic started. So relatively quickly to get a home sold. You look at it split into price ranges. If you are priced under $600,000, statistically your home should receive an offer within a month. Now, here's the thing. Your home could receive an offer within the first few hours. My last two listings that I've put on in the last month, we've seen multiple offers within the first day of showings and them going over asking price. Working with my buyers, same thing. We're going up against multiple offers. So homes are coming on the market. Buyers are jumping on those new listings very quickly and writing up offers quick. We've got to move fast in this market, as you can see. Now, if you remember my video from last month in July, you can see that we had done a downward staircase versus the normal upward staircase. For August, we started to offset that a little bit. Good news is the new listings did outpace the solds, so that's good news there. But you can see our inventory, the gray here for August, did drop almost another 100. So we are severely hurting for inventory. 708, 638, down to 545 for homes on the market for all of Reno and Sparks. What does that mean for month supply of inventory? We're down to 0.8 months, another record. So lowest inventory we've ever had versus number and month supply of inventory. So we are definitely hurting. We need some more homes on the market. We shoot for that 5 to 7 month range for a balanced market. Now, split between price ranges here, you can see that pretty much everything is considered a seller's market at this time, where except for the $1.5+ million range is in a balanced market. So everything else is the highest one, 2.5 months, but everything else is either in the 1 to less than a month supply of inventory. So very low numbers there. Now, in this video, I wanted to do a little bit more on showing the difference between the years. Obviously, this year is different than any other year we've ever experienced. And this one really shows how apparent our inventory crisis is. So if you look at the black and red colors for the last 5 years, those are sold in the black, red is the new. And then, so if you just look at those two colors for the last 5 years, you can see they're relatively close pretty much every single year. Nothing extreme different. Then you look at inventory. That's the gray one. You can see 2016, we had a really good supply of inventory of homes on the market. August, we had a lot more sales, and we saw that inventory drop a little bit, but we are still a decent amount. Then we started to build back up that inventory over the last couple of years. Well, look at the inventory for 2020 versus the last 5 years. Went from 1,500 homes that we had last year down to 545. So nearly 1,000 homes less on the market in August than last year. That's how big of an issue our inventory problem is. So we're going to need some help to start to build that back up. Hopefully we can do that sooner rather than later. Taking a look at new contracts by month, these are buyers that are putting offers on homes and getting them accepted. Well, you can see in August we went up. We got more homes under contract in August than we did last year by nearly 200 actually. Last August, it was 601 homes we put under contract last year. This year, 794. It's nearly 800. So as you can see, the market is strong. There's lots of people buying homes. We're just not holding that inventory like we did because we're just seeing so many homes come off the market because they're getting sold. Let's dial it down to these different local areas. And we're going to start with Reno. Another record high price for Reno, $469,000 for a single family home in Reno. We saw inventory drop over 22%, 443 homes in all of Reno. New listings dropped just slightly, but not too bad. So we do need those numbers to still climb up. So hopefully we'll start to see those continue to rise over the next few months is what we're hoping for. Taking a look at Sparks. Sparks stayed level for median home price. Inventory did drop again though. In all of Sparks, in the Sparks area, 102 homes, single family homes in all of Sparks for active inventory for sale. That's it, 100 homes. So very low inventory levels. We did see 206 come on the market, but as you can see, they didn't stay very long on the market if there's only 100 homes on the market. Driving out east to Fernley, they're about to cross over that 300,000 threshold. They're at $299,900 for median home price in Fernley. That's right, they're about to hit that 300. That's crazy. Inventory dropped out there too, almost 10%. And good news is they did see a little bit of a listing jump though. Let's go down to Carson City. 365,000 median home price. Dropped just a little bit, a little over 5% over last year, or last month. Sold number did drop a little bit too. And of course, inventory dropped 22%. So good news is we did see a listing jump, but that did not help the active inventory enough. We still saw that drop. This one is a new slide as well, and I wanted to include in this video. This is Minden, Gardnerville, Topaz area, where you're going to see the median or the stats in there. Median home price, $527,500. Now, why is this a little bit higher than a lot of the other areas? Well, a lot of them are larger properties, whether they're ranch style homes, got some land to it and things like that. So you're going to see those prices go up a little bit more due to that. So 95 homes on the market there. And that is a drop of 25%, and we did see new listings drop almost 25% there as well. So this isn't just any specific area in Northern Nevada; it's all of Northern Nevada where we're seeing inventory issues. Now, I always like to look at the condo townhomes in the Reno-Sparks area and the affordability of that. We can see that we actually dropped for median home price for condo townhomes in Reno-Sparks. It's down 7%. And the solds dropped as well, 16%. Of course, we did see inventory drop as well, so we're continuing to see those numbers drop month after month. As always, let's talk about COVID and how it's affecting real estate and how we are getting back to recovery. Now, this one's an interesting one. This is from Realtor.com. They use a housing market recovery index, and so it's a number, and it takes into 4 factors: the demand, the supply, the pricing, and the time on market. And that's going to show how the housing market recovery is going. Well, you can see right at the beginning of the pandemic, we were at 106.5, and at the time of this video, basically in August, we're at 104.8. So we about almost hit where we were pre-pandemic. So that's great news that the market has recovered. And I think this is a nationwide scale. I think we've fully recovered and some in Nevada, as you can see with some of these slides that I've already went over. So good news there. The market is recovering on a national scale. One thing that's going to really help us build up our inventory that we desperately need is new builds, new homes coming and getting built in the area to help relieve some of that stress. Well, great news. There's a builder confidence, the the builder confidence is starting to rebuild and actually hit a record high. In 35 years they've been measuring this scale, they hit a record high. So that's great news that they feel more confident. So this is from the National Association of Home Builders that measures this, and they just look at the confidence over, buyer interests and all the prospective buyers and things out there over the next 6 months. So that's great news. We're seeing people, the builders, feel confident, and hopefully they're going to continue to keep building, expanding, and adding more homes. Well, why should they be so, confident on this? Well, in Northern Nevada, the market's going to continue to grow. And how do I know this? Well, just look at some of the most recent articles just in the last few weeks. 4 companies relocating, expanding to Reno-Sparks to fill 600 jobs. 600 new jobs here in Reno. That's great news for all of Northern Nevada. And you know what? There's probably going to be people that are filling those jobs from out of the area as well. So that means more people are going to be coming in. Shipping supply company Uline breaks ground for Reno Distribution Center, hiring 200. Another one, there's 800 jobs now. Panasonic to expand battery capacity at Tesla Gigafactory over on USA Parkway. That's going to add another 100 jobs. So just right there in just the last month, that's over 900 jobs announced coming to the area. So that's great news for people that might be looking for a job right now, something new, or maybe people looking to relocate to the area. And hopefully these are going to be some well-paying jobs as well to help keep our economy strong. So that's great news. Finishing off with mortgage rate projections. These are not updated as of today, but they have not changed very much because the rates are still record low. I'm helping multiple buyers right now that have interest rates less than 3%. And that's just, never thought I would say that ever again after a couple of years ago. And that's really exciting that people are buying homes for under 3% interest rate, if they have the good credit, of course. So if you are looking at buying a home has not been this affordable in some time. So if you feel like you missed out on that opportunity to purchase a home, you didn't, because these interest rates are so low. So that's great news for you if you're thinking of buying, if you're thinking of selling. Let me know. Let's talk about it. Here's my phone number right below. Give me a call. Give me a text. Let me know. Shoot a message here on YouTube. Whatever you want, and I'm easy to communicate with. So if you have any questions on this, let me know, and I'm happy to help you here in Northern Nevada. I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to subscribe to me on my channel. Watch my other videos right over here, and have a safe September. I'll see you next month.